Danica Patrick, just as we were following them, the 47 was right behind her, racing fairly hard, A.J. Allmendinger, and there you see the fire on the right side.
Never mind, we're done.
And I'm sure not the way that Danica Patrick wanted her final full-time season to end.
I'd say we're going to the garage.
The 5 of Kasey Kahne, a lot of damage to that car.
Huge damage.
We're going to the garage.
Danica's car.
Right front upper's busted, it looks like.
You heard Danica say stop or continue on to the garage.
You mentioned there was also damage to the 5 of Kasey Kahne. We didn't get a chance to mention this will be his last time in that 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. So much like Danica, not how he wanted to end his career at HMS.
And now the smoke's so bad that it looks as though Danica's just going to climb out of that one.
You're all clear to hop out.
Good job by the spotter there to let her know she was clear. No cars coming behind her.
This just the 3rd caution. As we see Danica walking away, she'll have to go to the infield care center, get checked out. But the 3rd caution of the day, 18 laps before the end of stage 2. I mentioned A.J. Allmendinger was just behind the 10. He was making the pass on the inside as Danica got hard up into the wall, and Kasey Kahne nowhere to go.
Yeah, Danica got free getting in the corner and just chased it up the racetrack, ended up getting in the wall, and then Kasey just carrying too much speed to get the car slowed down. Although people say, well, just get on the brakes and turn. Well, when you're getting on the brakes, the car's not turning. So many times you see a car drive into a wreck like that. It looks kind of silly, but it's just you can't stop these race cars.
Caution has come out at Homestead Miami Speedway. We'll be right back.
Danica Patrick has now been released from the infield care center after an emotional weekend. Danica, I know this is not how you wanted to end things. I can sense the disappointment. What happened out there?
I hit the wall in 3 and 4 and got a tire rub, blew right rear. I think it was a right rear. Yeah, it's kind of just the story of the year. It's kind of, you know, all the things that pointed in the direction that I ended up going was like, I'd start to run better and just things would happen. And yeah, that was my fault. I mean, it's my fault I hit the wall, but, you know, I asked if it looked okay, and they said it looked all right, and then it blew, so.
Silver lining, knowing you're coming back for the Daytona 500?
Yeah. Sure. Let's hope I don't end up in the medical center.
Yeah, obviously a very disappointing end here for Danica Patrick.
Obviously very emotional for Danica. You could see when she made her announcement the other day, she started crying. And it's, you know, when you put your life and soul into this sport and it gets to the point where you made the decision to do something else, it's very, very difficult. You can see she has high expectations. She expects to go and succeed, and she just hasn't found a way to do it. And you can just see and hear and feel the disappointment.
Danica Patrick, the 35-year-old from Roscoe, Illinois, she had a great career in the IndyCar Series. Decided to make the move. She won a race in the IndyCar Series. Has been very competitive in the Indy 500. Made the move to stock car racing and was with Stewart-Haas Racing, and I think really changed the landscape of the sport, especially for women. They looked up to her, and little girls have idolized Danica Patrick ever since she put on a uniform here in NASCAR.